Out now in all good newsagents. It's the new issue of 4020 magazine. It's got Wayne Bennett on the cover, looking wistfully on. But what's inside? Let's take a look. Profile of Tony Smith, because he's back in the game. Trevor Baxter has done that. 5 drives and a kick, always full of stuff going on in the world of rugby league. London, what's going on down there in the capital. A bit about women's rugby league, written by some fellow. Wheelchair rugby league, I forget, they had the recent test series between England and France. James Simpson has written about that. Luther Burrell has joined Warrington, used to play for England Rugby Union, you've heard of them. I've taught sport too, that's good. Super League, what's going on? Brian Noble, his piece in the paper. Lee McCarthy Scarsbrook, his column is in there as well. We've got a full feature on Richard Agar. That's not Richard Agar, that is Kevin Sinfield. That is Richard Agar there with Conrad Hurrell. Phil's been speaking to the Leeds Rhinos boss, that's worth a read. Match in a month, Warrington and St Helens. Saints, of course, beating the wire. Ian's back with his look in the world of rugby league in Hull. Gemma Carter tells you all about the inside track on the Sun being banned and not being banned from rugby league. Oh, it's Wayne Bennett. There's no Wayne, no gain without Wayne, he says reading. So a full in-depth look at Wayne Bennett. Liam Claffey from Sheffield Eagles, his column's in there as well about life in the championship. Mike Rylance on what's going on in France. It's good, worth a read to see what's going on in the rest of the world. Cycling, must be that time of year again, and much more. Stevie Ward's back with his column. Pete Smith previews the Challenge Cup semi-finals at Bolton. We'll be at those, of course. The 1895 Cup, the much maligned by some coaches and some clubs, but it's at the semi-final stage. Some will be going to Wembley, 2 teams in fact. We've got a new column, look. Prim and proper. How do they come up with these things? The Women's Rugby League column by England and Leeds prop forward Danica Prim. Well worth a read about what's going on in the world of Women's Rugby League. Of course, got the big Challenge Cup final coming up. Cass versus Leeds. More on that. More on women in Rugby League. More on PDRL. Wakefield and Leeds leading the way at the moment. Dr. Emma with her column. And more about Wakefield in there. It'll be good for the Wakefield fans. Canberra Raiders. They're full of English players. There's more on the State of Origin series as well. Benji Marshall, his big return to Rugby League. You've seen the videos on social media. More on Rugby League from the Southern Hemisphere and North America, Central America, Jamaica. More on their current goings on. More on Women's Rugby League internationally and a review of the Cook Islands victory over South Africa. Call this a bargain. Should we work more with Rugby Union? That's what Gavin Willis says in No Helmets Required. Mike Latham telling you all about Runcorn. You remember Runcorn Highfield, but long before then, and the history of Rugby League somewhere in wherever Runcorn is. It's near Widnes, isn't it, I think? Didn't do too well at geography. Book review, Phil's read a book about Barrow and their years playing Rugby Union before the schism. More from the fans, as the Super League pod, second best Rugby League podcast out there, has done a survey. And there's a very funny column from Martin Kelmer, including a line which really tickled me later on. So see if you can work out what it is. Oh look, 4020 live. It's all in the new issue of 4020 magazine with Wayne Bennett on the cover. I never knew there was so much in it. Go buy it in shops now.